Yo, what's up everyone? It's Bradley and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're tuned in, you're probably interested in tech. Maybe you're even thinking about a career in IT support. And let me tell you, it's a field with huge potential. But where do you even begin? Don't worry, in this video I'm breaking down everything you need to know to become an IT support pro, from the absolute basics to more advanced skills. We're talking hardware, software, networking, security, the whole 9 yards. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up your skills, this video is your roadmap to IT mastery. So, grab your notepad, fire up that curiosity, and let's dive in. First things first, let's talk hardware. Every computer, whether it's a sleek ultrabook or a powerful gaming rig, relies on these core components. You've got your CPU, the brain of the operation, RAM, your computer's short-term memory, the hard drive where all your files and data live, and the motherboard connecting everything together. And of course you can't forget the PSU, keeping everything powered up. Now just knowing what they are isn't enough. You'll want to get your hands dirty literally. Learn how to install and replace these components. Trust me, there's no better way to understand how a computer works than by actually building one. Next up, peripherals. We're talking monitors, printers, scanners, keyboards, mice, basically anything you connect to your computer. Troubleshooting these devices is all about understanding how they communicate with your system. Speaking of troubleshooting, display and connectivity issues are some of the most common problems you'll encounter in IT support. Learn how to diagnose and fix these problems, and you'll be a lifesaver, or at least a workday saver. Now let's talk software. You'll need to be comfortable installing and reinstalling operating systems like Windows, macOS, and even Linux. Each OS has its quirks, so the more familiar you are with them, the better. Understanding user accounts and permissions is crucial for maintaining security and stability. Learn how to create, manage, and troubleshoot user accounts on different operating systems. And while it might seem a bit intimidating at first, getting a grasp of the Windows registry and basic command prompt commands can be incredibly useful for troubleshooting and system optimization. The best way to learn? Practice. Take apart and rebuild a computer, experiment with different operating systems in a virtual machine, and don't be afraid to dive into Device Manager to troubleshoot hardware issues. Alright, let's talk networking. In today's hyper-connected world, understanding how networks work is no longer optional, it's essential. First up, IP addresses. These numerical labels are like street addresses for devices on a network, allowing them to communicate with each other. You'll need to understand the difference between IPv4 and the newer IPv6. Then there's DHCP, which automatically assigns IP addresses, and DNS, which translates those hard-to-remember numerical addresses into user-friendly domain names. And let's not forget about VPNs, which create secure connections over public networks. You'll also need to wrap your head around the different types of networks. LANs, or local area networks, connect devices within a limited area, like your home or office. UANs, or wide area networks, cover larger geographical areas, like the internet itself. And of course there's Wi-Fi, the wireless network that keeps us all connected on the go. Troubleshooting network issues is a big part of IT support. You'll need to master basic commands like ping, which tests connectivity, traceroute, which maps the route data takes, and ipconfig, which displays network configuration details. Slow internet? Learn how to pinpoint bottlenecks and optimize network settings. Router acting up? Knowing how to reset it and configure basic settings is a must. And for those who really want to up their networking game, I highly recommend checking out Cisco Packet Tracer. This powerful simulation tool lets you build and configure virtual networks, giving you invaluable hands-on experience. Let's be real, the digital world can be a dangerous place. As an IT support pro, you'll be on the front lines protecting users and their data from an ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. First, you need to know your enemy. Phishing attacks, malware infections, ransomware attacks, social engineering scams, these are just a few of the threats lurking online, waiting to exploit vulnerabilities. Protecting against these threats starts with understanding how they work. Phishing emails, for example, often try to trick users into clicking malicious links or revealing sensitive information. Malware can infect systems through malicious downloads or compromised websites. But don't worry, knowledge is power. By learning about different attack vectors and implementing security best practices, you can significantly reduce the risk of falling victim. Antivirus software is your first line of defense, detecting and removing malicious software before it can do any damage. Firewalls act like a shield, blocking unauthorized access to your computer or network. Password security is paramount. Encourage users to create strong, unique passwords for every account and implement multi-factor authentication whenever possible. And let's not forget about good old-fashioned common sense. Educate users about safe browsing habits like avoiding suspicious links and being wary of unsolicited emails. Alright, let's talk tools. Every IT support pro needs a reliable set of tools to diagnose and fix problems effectively. Think of it as your digital toolkit, equipped to handle a wide range of tech headaches. First up, Task Manager on Windows and Activity Monitor on macOS. These built-in utilities provide a real-time snapshot of your system's performance, allowing you to identify resource hogging processes and troubleshoot slowdowns. Then there's Event Viewer on Windows and System Logs on macOS. These logs record events and errors that occur on your system, providing valuable clues for diagnosing issues. Think of it as your computer's own personal diary, documenting its every move and misstep. Remote desktop software like TeamViewer and AnyDesk are essential for providing remote support. These tools allow you to access and control a user's computer as if you were sitting right in front of it, making it incredibly convenient for troubleshooting issues remotely. Now let's talk common fixes. From sluggish PCs to forgotten passwords and software crashes, you'll encounter a variety of problems in IT support. The good news is that many of these issues have straightforward solutions. Learning how to diagnose and fix these common problems will not only save you time, but also build your confidence as an IT support professional. And for those who really want to hone their troubleshooting skills, setting up a virtual machine, or VM, is a fantastic way to practice in a safe and isolated environment. Virtualization software like VMware and VirtualBox allow you to run different operating systems and applications on top of your existing system, providing a sandbox for experimentation and troubleshooting. Finally, familiarizing yourself with help desk software like Jira and Freshdesk will prepare you for managing support tickets, tracking issues, and collaborating with team members in a professional setting. Chapter 5. Mastering Soft Skills, the Human Side of IT. Now, let's talk about a crucial aspect of IT support that often gets overlooked: soft skills. Because let's face it, technical expertise will only get you so far if you can't communicate effectively with users. Active listening is key. Pay close attention to what users are saying, both verbally and non-verbally, to fully understand their issues. Remember, sometimes users might not know the right technical terms, so patience and empathy are crucial for deciphering their concerns. Clear communication is equally important. Avoid using technical jargon and explain complex concepts in simple, easy-to-understand language. Remember, you're trying to solve a problem, not show off your tech vocabulary. Patience, my friends, patience. Dealing with frustrated users is part of the job. Stay calm, empathetic, and remember that most users are not tech-savvy. Your ability to remain patient and understanding will make a world of difference in resolving issues effectively. Documenting issues and solutions is essential for providing efficient support and building a knowledge base for future reference. Keep detailed records of problems encountered, steps taken to resolve them, and any relevant information that might be helpful down the line. And when it comes to explaining technical concepts, always strive for clarity and simplicity. Avoid using jargon and break down complex information into bite-sized pieces that anyone can understand. Role-playing customer support scenarios can be a fun and effective way to practice your communication and problem-solving skills. Grab a friend or colleague and take turns playing the role of the IT support professional and the user. Finally, familiarize yourself with ticketing systems like Zendesk and ServiceNow, which are commonly used in IT support environments to manage and track support requests. Chapter 6. Level up certifications to boost your IT career. Alright, now that you've got a solid foundation, let's talk about how to level up your IT career and stand out from the crowd. And in the world of IT, certifications are your badges of honor, proving your skills and knowledge to potential employers. A great place to start is with entry-level certifications. CompTIA. A Plus is the gold standard for IT hardware and troubleshooting, covering everything from installing components to fixing operating system issues. For networking fundamentals, CompTIA Network Plus is a must-have. You'll learn about network types, protocols, security, and troubleshooting, giving you a solid understanding of how networks work. If you're looking for a more comprehensive introduction to IT support, the Google IT Support Certificate is a fantastic option. This online program covers a wide range of topics from troubleshooting to networking and security, and is highly regarded by employers. For those interested in supporting Microsoft environments, the Microsoft 365 Certified Fundamentals certification is a great choice. You'll gain a foundational understanding of Microsoft 365 services, including cloud concepts, security, and compliance. Now, once you've conquered the basics, it's time to advance your skills with more specialized certifications. The Cisco Certified Network Associate, CCNA, is a highly respected certification for networking professionals, demonstrating your ability to install, configure, and troubleshoot Cisco networking devices. For those interested in cybersecurity, CompTIA Security Plus is a globally recognized certification that validates your knowledge of security concepts, threats, and best practices. And if you're looking to move into IT service management, the ITIL Foundation certification is a great investment. ITIL, or Information Technology Infrastructure Library, provides a framework for managing IT services effectively, and this certification demonstrates your understanding of ITIL principles. Chapter 7, Hands-on Practice, Building Your IT Support Skills. Now here's the thing about IT, you can't just read about it, you have to actually do it. Hands-on practice is absolutely essential for solidifying your knowledge and developing the skills you need to succeed. One of the best ways to gain practical experience is to set up your own home lab. Think of it as your own personal IT playground where you can experiment, break things, and learn from your mistakes without the fear of crashing a production system. You can start small with just a couple of old computers, install different operating systems, set up a basic home network, and practice troubleshooting common issues. As you gain more experience, you can expand your lab to include more advanced equipment and configurations. Another great option is to join online labs and courses. Platforms like Google's IT Support Professional Certificate, FreeCodeCamp, and TryHackMe offer interactive labs and challenges that simulate real-world IT scenarios. These hands-on exercises will not only reinforce your knowledge, but also give you the confidence to tackle real-world IT problems. Plus, having these projects on your resume will demonstrate your initiative and eagerness to learn to potential employers. Remember, the more you practice, the more confident you'll become in your abilities. So, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, experiment, and learn from your mistakes. That's how you truly master IT support. Chapter 8. Your IT support journey starts now. So there you have it, your roadmap to becoming an IT support pro. We've covered a ton of ground from the nuts and bolts of hardware and software to the intricacies of networking, security, and troubleshooting. But most importantly, we've emphasized the importance of hands-on practice and continuous learning. Remember, the world of IT is constantly evolving, so staying curious and adaptable is crucial. Embrace new technologies, seek out challenges, and never stop learning. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one creating videos like this, sharing your knowledge and inspiring the next generation of IT support superstars.